This is episode 2. I honestly didn't really know what to talk about today. I guess I'll just do a general update. I wake up at 4 tomorrow morning and I was super efficient with getting everything prepared for tomorrow morning for work and everything. So it's 5 o'clock right now and I'm like, I guess I should do a video. Um, First 4 days, I could barely fit in all my food. I knew my body would catch on eventually that we were in a little bit of a deficit. Keep in mind that I started around 25, 2,600 calories on average a day, higher fats. That's how I've been functioning. And my body started at about 19.5%, I would say, based on the in body. Um, Before I started my actual meal, like my actual plan, I went from 19.8% to 19.1 or just 19% body fat. So within 3 weeks, I dropped about a percent body fat, gained a little bit of muscle, dropped a little bit of fat. So I stayed around the same weight, around 148, 149. I'm 5'6", by the way, so 5'6". Obviously, high muscle mass for being about 19% body fat. This is my sleepy time tea I make myself. I just get the dried herbs and then I make a combination, so it's not really that fancy. And then, yeah, so day about 4 or 5, actually about a week ago around this time, my body really noticed that we were in a deficit, a couple hundred calories, and especially with like my tomorrow schedule because it starts super early. I wasn't smart and I started my meals really early. And for me, the biggest thing, it wasn't that was, I was hungry a little bit because I was tired and I had, spaced out my meals further apart. But the biggest thing was, I guess, my awareness of actually having to deal with, I wouldn't say emotional eating, but just habitually snacking as soon as I finish my work week. So normally I finish my day a little earlier and then I come home and then it's just like no more structure for 2.5 days. I'm snacking on this and that, and it's totally fine if you don't want to cut for a competition. I was able to do that kind of how my weeks would go. I would always hover around between 19 to 20% body fat, and I wouldn't be restricting myself at all. Like I said, I'd have anywhere between 24 to 3,000 calories in a day, depending on what I ate. Probably Friday, Saturday, and Sunday would more likely be 3,000, and then during the week it'd be anywhere between 24 to 2,600. And so it was just choosing a different option to my habitual pattern of coming home and just eating the whole fridge. It was weird coming home and being like, okay, I still have structure. Because I knew that's where I was falling short, and if I didn't have a coach or didn't have accountability, then I wouldn't I wouldn't feel the need to follow a plan. And yeah, I think I had a piece of kielbasa on Saturday over a campfire, but other than that, I stayed completely on plan and it was totally fine. I think the other thing on Sunday after church was a bunch of the church people, got together in the backyard, and some people brought snacks and stuff like that. And initially, I was looking at all the sweets and the treats, and I fixated on them because I was like, I can't have that, I can't have that. And then I sort of prayed and I was like, leaning on God's strength and not my own, and remembering that the memories are made with people, not with the food. It's so interesting, I find, with food. I mean, how we make emotional attachments to not just occasions, but the food surrounding the occasions. So therefore, it becomes an emotional attachment to food. So that was the first time there was a picnic type setting, and all I could think about as a kid was just having a free for all at the snack bar 24/7. But it's funny, as soon as I prayed and asked God for leaning on His own strength and not relying on my own sort of willpower, it completely went away, and I got immersed in some wonderful conversation, and I had such a great time. Also on Saturday, I thought I had a decaf espresso at 8:30 at night. It was full calf. So that was fun. That was fun going to church and barely being able to keep my eyes open because I did not sleep on the Saturday night, even after I tried to sleep induce myself with a few sleeping pills, some herbal remedies. Um, I mean, I think got to sleep for a couple hours, but it ended up just being this. Anyways, it wasn't actually sleep. It was not a deep, restful sleep. Did not get any reparative, restorative, deep sleep on Saturday night. Uh, but yeah, as soon as I sort of prayed that away, it was super easy. And actually, this week I feel like I've settled into my routine. My body's adjusting. I figured out how to time my meals properly and when to eat them and around my workouts and all that stuff. So things are going well. It's just normal life. Um, yeah, I got my routine down, pat. I think Michael and I are going to go to Pure Muscle in Burlington. They've got an open house thing on the Saturday to try out the gym, and it's the gym he's always wanted to go to. Apparently, it's an amazing gym. So we're going to try to check that out, I think, and hit chest day or just like a push day when we go there. So I think that'll be really good. And Michael also destroyed my legs. He coached me through today's workout, and yeah, after, a lot of other leg exercises earlier in the week, it definitely helps having someone there to really push you and challenge you to do some drop sets and a little extra credit for that booty dough. Anyways, I'm going to leave it off here. It was just me rambling again. All these videos aren't going to be edited. I know if I had to edit, then I would never upload them. So this is just a diary series, super chill. I hope you enjoy them. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.